Imagine a huge silent building standing right in the middle of America. There are no glass windows around it. As soon as dusk falls, the whole thing is covered in black shadows. It's like a strange fortress called 33 Thomas Street. It may seem ordinary from the outside. But for years, there is no end to the mysteries and rumors surrounding this building. No matter how many people have walked past it, no one could have imagined what happens inside these secret walls. Now let's break through the real mystery of 33 Thomas Street. The story begins with a young director named Shresh. One day, he suddenly comes to know about this building and decides to see it with his own eyes. As soon as he gets off the metro, he sees the building from a distance and stops. It's so tall and yet there is not a single window. Shresh keeps asking passers-by if they know what's inside this building. Most people nod their heads and say it might be a data center or a mysterious office. The surprising thing is that this concrete secret house was built between 1969 and 1974. The interior of this 170-meter-high building is designed for machines, not people. Its architect used a construction style that emphasizes the solid form of concrete and stone, and leaves large gaps for air circulation. The walls are made in a way that can withstand the pressure of fire or explosion. And there is a huge fuel and water reserve inside, so that it can last for 2 weeks in a disaster. It is said that the equipment inside can continue to operate even in a nuclear explosion. Just thinking about it makes you shudder. From the outside, the building looks like a metal computer case. You can hear a soft humming sound from inside all the time. However, since there are no windows, the noise inside is not very noticeable. The interesting thing is that during the day it looks like a gray almond stone. And at night, when the city lights go out, it completely disappears into the shadows. Some consider it a work of art. Others shout that it is a haunted mansion. This contrast increases the mystery of 33 Thomas Street. The secret role of this building began in the 1970s. At that time, the demand for telephone calls was growing rapidly. The long-license division of the U.S. telecom company AT&T was responsible for maintaining communication systems from one end of the country to the other. They needed a powerful switching center. That is, from where millions of phone calls could be sent from one place to another. 33 Thomas Street was built as just such a center and was sometimes called Project X in documents. Large digital machines were kept here that converted human voices into codes and sent them across the country. Many people talked to their loved ones through this building every day. At that time, the backbone of communication was the radio wave tower, the signal of which would jump and reach its destination. Later, when fiber cables were introduced, this system changed dramatically. But even then, the need for these centers did not end. In the mid-90s, 175 million calls passed through this building every day. The number is so large that it is surprising to think about it. Disasters sometimes occurred here due to machine and human errors. For example, on September 17, 1991, the power to this building went out at midnight. The backup generator failed to start and several switches also went off. So millions of phone calls were stopped. And the communication of 3 airports in New York was completely cut off. That shows that this building is not just a concrete warehouse but the heart of the communication of the entire city. Then, about a decade later, after the events of September 11, 2001, the concept of security in the United States changed. The war on terrorism began in the name of terrorism. And a new law called the Patriot Act increased the power of the government's spy agencies. The National Security Agency began to monitor the communications of American citizens in addition to foreign enemies, and the telecom company AT&T became one of their partners. Meanwhile, a TNT employee in San Francisco noticed a door in his office that had no handle, just a number, 641. He learned that the room had a direct connection to the server room and that the machines inside copied all the internet data and sent it somewhere else. First, a copy of your email, call, or photo was secretly sent somewhere else. He was silent at first. But in 2005, a news report revealed that the president had authorized the National Security Agency to conduct surveillance within the country. Then the employee went to the law. However, his case was later stopped there due to new laws. A few years later, another explosion occurred. In 2013, Edward Snowden, a new NS analyst, went to Hong Kong on vacation and handed over thousands of secret documents to journalists. This revealed that the NSA, or National Security Agency, was not only monitoring the communications of foreigners but also American citizens, allied countries, and world leaders. This started a worldwide uproar about privacy and freedom. The leaked documents also contained several mysterious codenames. One of these was Titan Point. Investigative journalists believe that Titan Point is actually a secret name for 33 Thomas Street. They also found that there is a secure secret room called SIF inside the building where phone calls and data from the outside world are secretly saved. Large satellite dishes installed on the